Three, two, one. Hi guys, we're happy to say another hi this month at the end of July. We're happy to say that we have a lot of things done in July, and we're happy to send a small video update on that. So this time we'll have 3 people speaking, and we'll talk about sales, product, what we've done, what we've learned, where we failed, what's happened with our marketing and tech and design stuff. So one by one, let's start with sales. So here's our sales pipeline. We have everything in HubSpot, so we organize it there. So don't worry, we have everything scheduled. What we have done, and this is just overview to keep us accountable, and so we move every deal from one pipeline stage to another one. As you've seen last time you didn't see this one, so it's pretty new. So we moved quite a lot of leads towards qualifying them and towards booking the meetings. So what's the situation? In the month of July, we created 42 deals, thanks to the warm introductions. And Jack, thank you for warm introductions. Tim, some intros are coming your way in August. So 42 deals. We scheduled 20 appointments. Within those appointments, we learned quite a lot of new stuff. There was 20 video calls, but in addition to those, we had quite a lot of chit-chat back and forth over emails and text messages. So Martins will tell about that in a second. From there are 3 companies in the product explore stage, so that means that those guys know what we do, they know the value, and they are ready to move further. But we need to sign the agreements. So then we have 2 companies in agreement, ready to sign agreement stage, but they are not there yet for some reasons. Either it's a technical reasons or legal stoppers that we're trying to move as fast as possible. And we launched two campaigns during the month of August, and we signed 1 customer.
We'll do more in August.
We do more in August. And we have signed 1 new customer in July. If we think about from sales perspective, one big event happening in August is 2 conferences that we're going to. One is happening in Anaheim, Casual Connect.
Yes.
Correct. Frank is going there and represent Monerizr, and me and Martins will be going to Gamescom in Germany. So we have booked meetings ahead of time, and there will be many meetings and more potential customers there. Another customer centric events from sales perspective is conference in Helsinki, happening in October, and some events will happen also in September. So we'll update as we move further. So from those sales meetings, what's very important? We have understood that now we're talking to 2 customer segments. Initially, we thought that there's one, Apple Design Award-winning type of a game studios. It turns out we are talking with the 2 types. Who are they? Martins.
Yes, thanks so much. I already thought that you're going to steal my lines. Yes, as Andres already said, there's 2 types of customers. One is an Apple Design Award-winning studio with relatively small amount of employees in the company. These guys are pixel perfect guys. They always push their design and technical stuff to the limits. All of their stuff is awesome, looks awesome, and they're often featured on app stores and other media outlets. And these are guys that don't typically measure all of their data, which is a very nice looking group, but rather small group with like users that are enthusiasts for design, and they get attracted by that, which is group 1. Group 2 are bigger game studios that have at least like 50 or up to even 200 employees. These guys measure everything. They know all of their metrics. And since our solution, what we do, we incentivize players to actually improve those metrics, it's necessary for those studios to know the metrics to measure them. So that's another group, and we have some of the customers that are on our pipeline are those kind of studios, like Creative Mobile from Estonia, like Pixelberry from California, like
Outplay,
Outplay,
City, and
Tapas, and some others. So yeah, we're super excited to have this other, to discover this other customer group which is apparently very excited about what we do.
Yeah, they have more monthly active users by default.
Yeah.
They are thinking about audience from 5 to 25 to 50 million monthly active users. So in previous group, we were thinking about audience from 1 to 3 to maybe 5 million monthly active users maximum. And this is, think about them as a startups. It's like early stage, they know what they do it passionately, but they don't measure everything. And the second group, they know everything inside out, and they're very focused on retention specifically. And what we've learned, and the feedback that we learned is, we learned that we need to reframe our value proposition. And what's the value proposition, Martins?
So yes, what we improved our value proposition to is that we incentivize, and this is coming from our customers directly, from all those calls. Monerizr is a method for incentivizing certain actions inside the game, which then, as a result, improves our average revenue per user and retention and other game metrics, which our customers are should measure. That's why the other group. And that's the most important thing, incentivizing certain actions inside the game. Whether it can be in-app purchases, so we incentivize more like in-app purchase sales, ad views, like game opens in like how many days in a row. Anything that the game developer wants to incentivize, we're there for them.
And if we think from business model perspective, we started to take 10% transactions from everything that Monerizr brings to the game studio. And where's the value in what Martin says is that if Monerizr enhances the experience of the player and boosts total revenue from the game studio, also from ads, from in-app purchases, then over time, we are planning to do that Monerizr will charge 10% of everything that we bring additionally to the game studio. So if they made $100,000 only from in-app purchases and we increase to $130,000, then Monerizr will take 10% of those $30,000 addition that we bring to the game studio. And these bigger game studios are okay with that, and this is how we discovered. So it's a good thing to know. So this is all about sales and customer feedback that we've learned. There are some things that we are still testing, and we'll update that during update in end of August in that once. And now we would like to introduce one of our newest team members, Monerizr. Come on over here.
Hey, hi. There, right? So, hi, my name is Monerizr. I will be, thanks for the list. I will be working with the product as a product lead or product manager. What I've been doing previously is I was working in a company that's the biggest global sales partner for Twitter, and we were managing large portfolio from Twitter's global advertisers, which did advertising at the highest scale that Twitter gets. And my task was to actually build an advertising platform for them and manage the team that does so. And I have experience being the middleman between the client, between all the stakeholders, and the developers, of course.
So Monerizr knows how to onboard game studios, what they measure, how they measure, and therefore he knows like how to build a product towards their needs. So this is why he's here with us, in addition to his enormous expertise on that side.
Yeah.
So what's done in July?
So I've been here only 3 weeks. It means that I'm limited on what I could have done in July, but what I've done is, first of all, I've onboarded myself, so that's a good thing. We've built some templates for customer dashboards and reports.
We'll send one in the notes below.
Sure, yeah. And we have a pretty clear development plan for next 2 months of what and how we will proceed in terms of developments. And actually we are getting even more development power in terms of man hours. So I think the development side of the process and the product itself should move even faster from now on.
So
yes.
one side note is that once we are in customer meetings, we try to get, me and Martins are quite energetic, so we oversell sometimes. But what we add on top of these meetings is either Monerizr or MJ, our CTO, who's taking notes on what's important to the customers, and this is how we have discovered these new things that we didn't see before. So that's grateful to have those guys on board.
So honestly, we at this point we are a bit in a conflict occasionally, because we are bringing new perspectives into the team, and I think that will benefit this whole process for sure. As for other tech news this month, is we've been working hard and passionately to get more payment options inside our SDK or plugin. We already have Google Pay. We're now in testing mode, and in any of the next few days we will have also Apple Pay there.
Before we had only iOS version, and with this one we launched Android version. And Android version was incomplete because we didn't have this Google Pay option there. And some game studios were said, wait, please deliver this one, and then we'll launch. So this has been enabled.
So what else is done? Our R&D project, which means the data models behind that, we do want to put on the data coming in, so that we can identify potential paying players and so on. This has been mostly done, and now we just need more clients. Again, pressure on the sales. We need data coming in, and once that, I think we can conclude R&D. And additional on continuous improvements on our plugins.
On SDKs, yeah. Everything comes from customer feedback. So the thing that, if I translate in the business language, what Monerizr said is that every single connection point with the player will be more likely for the game studio to monetize them or incentivize them more accurately, so they can more likely to do action after the incentive, meaning complete the level, come back to the game more often, and make a purchase within the game. So that's on product and tech side. Thanks, Monerizr.
Thank you.
On marketing side, what we've done, we've launched 4 campaigns that are notable to mention. There are some tough things and very tough things. We are testing the marketing messages. As we're talking to the game studios, we are improving the feedback. And all the 4 campaigns that we did, there are 3 campaigns that are potentially promising, can show promising results, but we have not learned to convert these people. So we did cold email campaigns. We have very huge open rates, 38%. What we see that some people move on to the website, but then they don't convert to book a meeting or look into the pricing pages. So we will do some optimizations on the language there. We haven't done that yet from the customer meetings. Then we did a Twitter ads keyword campaign. So everybody who posts Twitter messages with very specific keywords there. What we've noticed that people who come from that one, from Twitter, they land on the website and they spend up to 7 minutes on the website discovering how the product works, what we do, and whatnot. So what we will do next is more retention campaigns. So we believe that we have built the connection point, and now we need to close this customer over the next couple of months. So this is what we will test and then update you at the end of August. We did also Facebook ad campaign. We did not spend a lot, but even the $200 that we spent didn't work for us. So either we don't know how to do it, or we just don't know how to do it correctly.
There's room for improvement.
There's room for improvement. So this is where we failed, definitely. One very good news is that we've been, Gita for marketing is approved as a moderator in Indie Dev Group. So what it means, it gives us access as moderator to be in front of 60,000 game developers who are chatting about game development everyday basis. So we are in the group building relationships, and we'll start testing how we can monetize this group or build the leads out of that group. And the last things about design, and Martins will update on that.
Regarding design, so we have done, in the month of July, we have done 6 new use cases, which are really cool, and we're going to link them below in the description. There's a really exciting thing is that based on our customer feedback, we have created a new Monerizr view, which looks awesome. Like that, we initially created it for AMC, but now we're making it available for all Monerizr customers. So that's really cool. And then also our new sales deck, which is, I'm just super happy because in the last 2 weeks since we had the sales deck, I've received very, very good feedback from the customers, like tiny improvements, but overall, like a notion and an understanding that it's understandable, which is super nice. So yeah, that's it from the design point of view.
Oh wow, this has been a long update. If you've been watching this, thank you so much. Please give us a quick reply on where we need to improve, what information needs to be added to these updates. We will keep filming these because I think that saves both of our times and is more enjoyable to watch. So thanks for your time and see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.